Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's a professional here. So today I wanted to make a video talking about Red Dead Online and what's currently going on with the game. I care deeply about this game because I want to see it succeed. It's suffering from a lack of content, but I think a lot of people want to see this game succeed. A lot of people have also stopped playing this, but I don't think that counts as the game being dead because people, they just aren't playing it at the moment. They're not really selling it. Some people have sold it, but a good portion of people are still keeping Red Dead Redemption in their collection because it's a very unique game, and most people are keeping it at least for the single player, and they're waiting for some content in the online. But when another DLC drops, you're going to see a lot more people get back on this game. But today, I was checking the newswire because I check it every Tuesday to see if anything interesting came up on Red Dead Online, and so far Rockstar has not updated the newswire. It's kind of strange because it's about 4:30 p.m. when I'm recording this, and they usually update it in the mornings, at least Eastern U.S. time in the mornings for me. But nothing was updated on newswire, and there does appear to be an event. There appears to be extra money. I think it's 0.50% extra money on showdown modes and 0.50 extra gold also on the showdown modes. And on the stranger missions, there appear to be extra gold. I think that is double gold. I was playing the stranger missions and I noticed I was getting more gold than usual. So I'm pretty sure they did something to the stranger missions as well, at least for the week. So if that is the case, people should get on the game and they should try to play some of the stranger missions, save up some gold, because whenever another update comes out, and I guarantee you they're not just going to let this game die, they are going to eventually release some kind of big update. The last update was kind of disaster with the bounty system, but I already went over that and, the lack of content that it had. But eventually they're going to add some kind of properties and something to this game. But at the moment, this game, it's just kind of boring. And I'm sorry to say that, I love Red Dead. I love Red Dead Redemption, and I am enjoying I do enjoy Red Dead Online, but there isn't much to do. You're either doing the stranger missions, you're hunting, you're doing stranger missions and you're hunting, or you're doing the showdown modes. And some of the showdown modes, they're fun, but other showdown modes, I really don't like some of them. Like this one, this is probably my most hated showdown mode, Make It Count. And in this showdown mode, there's a bunch of players that spawn. It's basically a free-for-all, and you only have one life, and you have throwing knives. And this mode, I played this mode several times, and the amount of times that I played this mode, I've come to the conclusion that it's mostly based on luck, not skill, if you win this mode, because you don't know where the other players are, and you could be spawned in a really bad location, or you could be spawned in a good location. You could get the upper hand on somebody, jump them, and kill them, and you hit them once with the throwing knife, they're dead, they're out. And what's really annoying about these modes, and there's also a bow and arrow mode, is you die right at the beginning. You die within like the first minute or second minute of this mode, just like I did here, and then you're stuck basically spectating people. You're stuck spectating people for 10 minutes, so you die within the first minute, and then you have to spectate people for 9 minutes at least. That's not fun. And, I'm just watching these people play, and one person was actually AFK, and they actually died because they were AFK, so one person wasn't even playing here. But, this just shows some of the modes, and they're just not fun, and people are playing these modes right now because there's extra money on them. If you look at the modes, there's a symbol for extra money. And the problem is they're doing the same thing that they did on GTA Online. And, a lot of more people are playing the showdown modes, at least from what I've seen on this game, than on GTA Online, because that's pretty much all you can do in this game is hunt, do the stranger missions, or the showdown modes. But people play the showdown modes mostly to get cash and gold. And the same thing happens on GTA Online. We don't have gold, but we have cash. And when there's double money on these adversary modes in GTA Online, people play them. But the second that they stop being double money, people stop playing them. And I don't blame them, because if they're not double money, they're not really going to get that much out of them. And I understand some people, they like to tell me that people play these modes for fun. Yeah, I understand that. But a lot of people are also playing these modes to get money. And if they're not really going to get any money back from them, they're not going to be playing those modes. And the problem with GTA Online is there's so many modes on that game, and you can't play these modes. Like I've said before, one of my favorite modes is Slasher, but yet I can't find any Slasher matches. The only time I can find Slasher matches is when they're double money, because nobody's playing these modes. And the game is really suffering from that, and its lack of content. But Red Dead Online, it has its own unique problem as well that GTA Online does not have. And in GTA Online, there's so many things that you could spend your money on. You could spend it on cars, you could customize them, you could buy properties, you could buy cosmetic upgrades for them, you could buy clothes, tattoos, guns. There's just so many different things that you could spend your money on in GTA, planes, helicopters. But in Red Dead Online, there's very few things that you can spend your money on. You can buy guns. Most people already have all the guns. They customize them, and some of the gun customizations can be really expensive, like the paint on the guns. You can only pay for that in gold bars. I don't know why. There's clothes, and then there's camp upgrades, and of course there's ammo. And people buy the camp upgrades. They don't buy those ever again. They buy the guns, they don't buy those ever again. So the only thing that people are really left with is clothes and ammo, and eventually people are going to buy a lot of the clothes, and they're not going to feel like buying any more stuff. And I understand that this is set in the Wild West, so we don't have things like the internet, like in GTA Online, but why are we so limited in the amount of things that we can buy? Why aren't we able to purchase some kind of property, even some kind of player housing, allow us to customize that? Why is that not in the game? It's already April, it's already mid-April, the game came out, the online came out in the beginning of December, and we still don't really have anything new that we can buy. Sure, they added 2 new guns, but one was a reskin. But, clothes isn't just going to do it. People want some kind of content. They want something added to this game. And I know there's plenty of people on my friends list that are already over rank 100. I think one of my friends is like rank 150. I think she's even higher than that at this point now. But there's so many people on my friends list that are just such a high rank, and they have so much money grinded. I have $6,000 grinded on the game, and I don't play it as much as them. And that's plenty of money on this game. That's a lot of money in Red Dead Online. What are people going to do with all this money? Some of my friends, they have over $10,000, $20,000. And I was watching this one video, this one player had $90,000, and they didn't even do a glitch. They got that money all legitimately. What are people going to do with all this money? People are just grinding all this money. They have all this cash, and they have nothing to spend it on. They got to add something to this game. They got to add something to this game. So I really hope that Rockstar keeps us updated. And the spring update, they said that they're going to bring in random events, which is definitely a step in the right direction. More things to do in free mode. But there needs to be something that we can purchase, not just guns. We need some kind of property, something to purchase, something customized, and new activities, with that property. Maybe like a business or something like that, something unique, something that we can do. I want this to be the ultimate Wild West online experience, but I'm not really feeling it right now. Like I've said before, I don't feel like an outlaw. I don't feel like a gunslinger. I feel like I'm an errand boy, because you're constantly doing what these strangers want. And there's not much more than that. I was talking to a pretty friendly guy today, pretty high level, and he told me that the main reason that he plays Red Dead Online is to fight griefers. That's the main reason that he plays right now. And the PvP, sometimes it can be enjoyable, sometimes not. But, I see where he's coming from, because he's fighting griefers because there's not really much more to do on this game. A lot of these missions, we've grinded the same mission over and over again. We've done the hunting. That's fun at least. At least the hunting offers something different, because it's not always the same animal that you find. But still, we need some kind of new activities. We need something else added to this game. So let me know what you guys think down below. And when they add the new update, when the spring update eventually does come out on Red Dead Online, I'll probably do a video talking about that update when they release more information on it. But let me know down below, what do you guys think? Do you want more content on this game? Have you stopped playing this game? Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.